What is going on, guys? TBG here, and this is the last of my tier list videos. Sorry about this video being up quite late today. Genuinely, I've been working off 3 hours sleep the last 3 days, and I was just too exhausted to upload, so I had to take a 3 or 4 hour nap just to be able to function and get a video up. So sorry about that. But anyway, this is the last of the tier list, and then hopefully tomorrow we get new packs and stuff, so we can actually, well, not hopefully, we know for a fact we're getting new packs tomorrow. And hopefully we can get a good start to the weekend in terms of videos. But yeah, so today, this is probably going to be a little bit of a down day. It'll probably be this. I probably will record an episode of Play to Win, and then maybe No Money Spend Squad, something like that. So overall, it's not going to be anything too hectic, especially because we uploaded 5 yesterday. But anyway, now we're going to get onto it. Before we get onto these players, I just want to say the center position is the most subjective of all the positions, because there's no master of everything center. There's no center that's big, fast, can block shots, and has range extender, and also can guard people on the perimeter. That center doesn't exist, so there's no perfect centers. So it's all kind of what you specifically look for in big men. So first of all, we're going to start off with Bill Russell. So Bill Russell, who had been S tier pretty much in the, well, he was S tier in the February one. I'm not sure. I think he was S tier in the overall in January maybe, but I'm going to put Bill Russell in A tier. Reason is that there's just cards that do exactly the same job as Bill Russell but better. He's actually a really good defender, really good rebounder, really good shooter. He's been outclassed. Honestly, he's just a little bit for a card that came out in January, you shouldn't really say this because it is the 5th of March right now, but he's been outclassed. There's no other real way to describe it. Wilt Chamberlain is going into, I'll put him in B tier because he can actually hit mid-range shots. Wilt shoots actually quite well from mid. Not a three-point shooter at all, but he's also really big and really fast. Considering he's a card that came out in, I think it was the middle of October, the fact that he's still in B tier is crazy, but Wilt was an absolute god when he first came out. He's not anything spectacular, he's still pretty good. And I think I have to put in 2 Wilt Chamberlains here. But and now we're on to Moses Malone. So Moses Malone is going into B tier right here. He's undersized at 6'10", and that's a bit of a problem. And doesn't really have the 3-ball of Bill Russell. He's like a Bill Russell with a minus 21 3-point shot. For that reason, you could definitely argue to put him into A tier because the release is really good. But I just think he belongs more in B tier, a little tier below these guys. Then, surprisingly enough, I'm going A tier for Shaq. I don't really like non-shooting centers, but in terms of non-shooting centers, it's hard to argue that Shaq or one other player aren't the best of them. So Shaq is like Wilt Chamberlain, except in my opinion, he does literally everything better, except shoot post fades. And I'm not even sure if Will can shoot post fades, but I don't take post fades with either of them, so I don't really notice. But he's bigger, faster, stronger, dunks more, much faster with the ball. He's honestly insane. As far as centers go for going coast to coast, he's as good as any of them. I don't think he has quick first step, but he's got high speed with ball. He just burns people. Shaq is really, really good. Then we've got Anthony Davis, who again, I'm pretty sure last month was up here in S tier. And you know what, I'm going to keep him there. He's basically Bill Russell with range extender. So he's 6'10", so he's not the tallest, but he's a good shot blocker, good enough in terms of perimeter defense, got a range extender, got a really good release, can play really well in the post, so overall is just a fantastic player. Next up this is probably the most difficult player to rank, whether I rank him in S or in A tier. I'm going to put him in, I don't know, I'm going to put Ayton in S tier. Maybe a bit of a controversial one, but I'm going to put him there just because he's very, very quick, and I assume it must be Hall of Fame chase down artist, but if you press triangle with him anywhere inside the 3-point line, he gets some of the most crazy chase down blocks I've ever seen. He has speed that's faster than 99 speed and just swats you off the board. It's ridiculous. Probably the best defensive center in the game. Can also defend a little bit on the perimeter. 7'4", fast, can play well inside, can hit the mid-range shot. So overall, not a bad card at all. Then we've got Nikola Jokic. He just can't play defense. I cannot I get it. He's got Hall of Fame range extender, but he can't play defense at all. And if you really wanted a Hall of Fame range extender player, just get LaMarcus Aldridge, who's a power forward, or just put in Brook Lopez or something. Brook Lopez at least brings a little bit more than Jokic. Even though Jokic is a lot faster than Lopez. Lopez is a much better shot blocker, but he's not fast. His jumper's a little bit weird because it's a catapult shot, and just, I don't think he's great. Then Hakeem is going into A tier. Hakeem is like 2 inches bigger than Bill Russell, similar stats, but can't really shoot. He's like Moses Malone with 2 inches bigger. That's basically what Hakeem is, and also got some insane post moves. Chris Bosh, A or B, A or B, A or B. A, B, yeah. This is a tough one. I'll put him in B. So, Chris Bosh basically has got an elite jump shot. And when I mean elite, I mean elite. Like, he is one of the best spot-up shooters in the game, especially for bigs off pick and pops. He's better, way better than Jokic in my opinion. I think he's probably the best of all these down in B tier. But problem is he's not really anything on defense and not the fastest. And again, because LaMarcus Aldridge exists, there's like a way better card that plays the same position and similar role that you can get for like 20k. So can't really justify putting him much higher. Arvydas Sabonis is going into A tier. He's just slow. Like, again, he's like a taller Jokic with a better release. Except he's still slow, which stops him from being S tier. But nah, Sabonis is really good. Sabonis is like 7'3", got gold range extender, got a really good release, good post game, good shot blocker, unbelievable passer. It's just, again, he's too slow, and because of the fact that you do sometimes get caught in switches, especially the way I play, because a lot of the time I'm running Magic Johnson or LeBron at the 1, so I can afford to switch. Sabonis struggles with that. Then Wes Unseld is going D tier. This card is awful. He is awful. Wes Unseld, a victim of the position locks. Normally with Unseld, well, we had a really good Unseld in 2K17, and the reason that one was really good was because 2K17 was like before they started just juicing everyone's stats, well, to the extent they have now. 2K18, we had a Wes Unseld at the very start of the game that was actually really good because it was the very early in the game you juice stats, whereas this one doesn't even have juice stats, and he's a 6'7" guy that can only play center. Like, through the years, people were running Wes Unseld at the point, 2 at the 3, sometimes the 4, never at the 5, and now you can only play him at the 5. So, if we get another Wes Unseld later on in the year, an Opal one, or another Pink Diamond, it might be alright, but I'm telling you, this card right here is bad. Although, again, Unseld does have a good release, so he has the potential to be good. Dwight Howard, no doubt about it, S tier. So, Dwight Howard he's basically like Moses Malone, except he's got Hall of Fame quick first step and elite speed with ball. Like, he can 5-out cheese, and Dwight Howard's A tier or S tier. There's no question about that. Weber, you know what? This is another subjective pick, because if you guys just want a rim protecting center, he's not very good at that. Doesn't even come an intimidator. The single best offensive center in the game. I don't think anyone will question that. He can speed boost. He can burn people off and quick first step. He's got a handle. He can shoot the ball really well. He's great in the post. Can dunk. I'm putting him in S tier for my style of play, because I switch a lot of screens. I play high. I play hard, and I want to play fast. So Weber's perfect. However, if you do want a big center, don't even consider getting Weber. This is just, again, my opinion. I have him there. Tim Duncan, he's going C tier. Yeah, Duncan's not great. So, when he first came out, he was elite. He's actually not a bad offensive player. The problem with Duncan is that he's got no clamps. And it's not even that he's bad for us at the center position. It's that he's got no clamps, and you can also force him really, really easy into switches. And he can't guard guys like Weber and Dwight Howard. But like, if you look above B tier, you've got clamps on every one of those players except Sabonis, and then Sabonis is 7'3". Duncan's release is also, I know some people are going to swear by it, but it's iffy. It is iffy. It's slow. You can contest that shot very, very easily. Bill Walton going right down here into D tier. Bill Walton can't really do anything. He's like not fast, can't really shoot the ball. Like, is small, can't really block shots that well. Like, he doesn't do anything really. except for lock in for 200 tokens. And we got D-Rob. D-Rob, this is a tough one again because he has one major problem and it's steady. He struggles to shoot because of a steady shooter. And someone still doesn't know what a steady shooter is. People are asking me in my comments. Literally, like, it makes you miss open shots. And with centers, you're not going to be shooting contested shots. Oh, he's also got... I don't think he's got clamps either, as far as I know. I don't know what to do with him. I actually don't know what to do with him. I'm going to put him into... S tier. S tier, just because I don't know. Well, there's going to be a hate mob if I put him into A tier, but no, I'm going to put him in A. If I think Bill Russell, I prefer Bill Russell to David Robinson. I would take all 40 centers above over David Robinson for my play anyway. Maybe you could argue Mark Eaton, bring him down and bring David Robinson up, but we're going to stick to it right now. Bam and Adebayo. However, this is an S tier player. Bam is an S tier player. Bam and Adebayo has got the defensive stats and badges of Bill Russell. He's also got an 86 ball handle and range extender and one of the nicest releases in the game. Bam and Adebayo is a demigod. If he basically, Bam and Adebayo was gold quick first step off being up there with the best centers we've ever seen in my team. Yeah, and when I'm talking about the best centers in my team, I'm including that Shaq. Like, he would be demigod any game, GOAT level, had they given him quick first step. And when he gets a pink diamond, it's not an if, it's a when. At some stage in the year, Bam Adebayo is going to get a pink diamond card. Through whether it be through a promo, whether it be through playoff moments or something, Bam will get one. And that card is going to be a demi. I'm saying this right now. So Brook Lopez is going C tier. So he's honestly just a little bit too slow. Like 25 like straight line speed, he's not that bad. His acceleration is bad though. 25 lateral quickness is killer. Like, having 25 lateral quickness is honestly, it's not going to, you're not going to have a good time with that. You really are not going to have a good time. It's going to be a struggle because defensively you can abuse him. Offensively, he's got steady, which doesn't help. Does have range extender though. He's a good shooter. Can be good, but definitely not above B tier. However, one player that is going above B tier is Marc Gasol, and this is Marc Gasol evoed up to pink diamond. So if Marc Gasol a diamond, I'd put down in B tier, but in A tier is a pink diamond. So he actually goes up and gets gold clamps. The stats don't really matter too much, and he just gets a little bit faster. However, he's not that slow, not particularly fast, but with gold clamps, he becomes one of the most dangerous defensive bigs in the game. He's got really high lateral quickness with clamps. The fact that he's 7'1" as well helps. He's basically got the size of Shaq. While he's not quite as quick as Shaq, he can also shoot the ball really well. He's like a mixture between... he's basically got the equivalent of Shaq's defense with a similar offensive game to Sabonis without range extender. So he's actually a really, really good card. Sometimes I dislike using Gasol, sometimes I like him, but there's no question about it, he's a really good card. And then we got Miles Turner. I'm going to put Miles Turner in B tier. Yeah, I'm going to put him here. So basically, he's a shot blocking, shooting big. Shoots the ball well, blocks shots well, and isn't going to do much else. He isn't going to play well in the post, isn't going to do much at all there, but in terms of pick and pops and playing defense and rebounding, he's fairly good. Then we got Andrea Bargnani, and I think Bargnani is better than Brook Lopez. Yeah, he's got goal range extenders to the Hall of Fame. Isn't the greatest defensive player. You know what? Bargnani blocks shots, and Bargnani's also money. His release is cash, and when he's wide open in catch and shoot situations, he's money. Going down one more tier is Karl-Anthony Towns. So, I think Karl-Anthony Towns is a similar card to the likes of Lopez, Bargnani, and Bosch. So I think he's worse. I just don't like Cat's release. And I know, again, that's a controversial one. A lot of people have Cat higher, but because I still to this day have not got Cat's release down. Like, I had it down as Rupee. I have Cat's release without quick draw down. And I tried to use this card a ton, but I just couldn't. I just could not get myself to be successful with it. I have no idea why. Then we've got Joel Embiid. I'm actually going to put Embiid in A tier. I just think he's a lot more mobile than some of these guys. He also shoots the ball well and blocks shots really well, and that's all you need. And for the exact same reason, DeAndre Ayton's going up here into A tier, because again, he does the exact, like everything I said about Embiid. He does what you need from a center. He's fast, he blocks shots, he runs the floor, and he shoots. Like, the more I think about it, the more, where's Chris Bosh? Bosh belongs in this tier as well. Yeah, I think there's no question about that. I think Bosh belongs in this tier. So, yeah, he's going up there as well. Yao Ming, just because of how glitchy he is, he's going into A tier. Not the greatest defensive player in the world, because he can get abused in pick and rolls, but offensively, maybe the best center in this game. Can hit open jump shots when needed. Also, is it just glitchy in the post? An elite card. I think he came out Christmas Eve last year, and is a very, very good card. Then we've got Taco Fall, who is going to go in where Chris Bosh was in B tier. So the reason why Taco Fall is B tier and not higher is that he just can't really shoot the three. He's basically Yao Ming without a three ball. Is tall, a good enough rim protector, but can be abused on defense. And overall, just he's all right. He's all right, I guess. George Mikan, C tier, usable, definitely usable. But the problem with George Mikan is that he's just outdated. When he first came out, he's the best center in the game, but all these guys, well, best center in the game apart from David Robinson, but all these guys are way better. They're way, way better. He's actually got a really good release. He's like a 6'10", slower Wes Unseld. Got one of the best releases in the game, but it's just, overall, he's just kind of outclassed. Then we're going to go Karl Malone into here, up into A tier. And honestly, I really do like Karl Malone. I think Karl Malone's better than the likes of Moses Malone, because Karl Malone shoots way better. And you're looking at Karl Malone's badges, he has a bunch of them. He has things like Hall of Fame defensive leader, which helps. He's also got gold clamps, which means he can switch a little bit. And while he is a little bit undersized at 6'9", he can well outplay a power forward position. And just an overall good card. A guy that I will use on my team, even when I do end up getting someone like a Moses Malone. Byron Beck, you know what? Byron Beck's not awful. His release is actually good. I have him up to Amethyst. I don't quite have him at Diamond, but he's not bad at all in Amethyst. This was the card for finishing top 500 in the world in the last qualifier. I have him Amethyst because I was top 50, but not bad at all. Then Boogie Cousins. I have two Will Chamberlains here. So Boogie Cousins is going to go B tier. Not the greatest defender, a decent offensive player. He'd be on the lower scale of B tier. He'd be kind of like BC hybrid. But I'm going to put him in B tier because I think he is better than all three of these guys. And he plays a little more defense than someone like Cat does, which is his biggest problem. But Boogie, again, solid offensive player, not great defensively. And then we have got Dave Cowens, who is down right here in D tier. How the mighty have fallen, lads. How the mighty have fallen. So, 2K18, we had a pretty good Dave Cowens diamond card. There was a 98 overall. And that card was pretty good. Release was pretty good, no. A couple of people used them, most people didn't. And then 2K decided we're going to just completely juice Dave Cowens. Made him a speed boosting base 11 center last year. And you know what? This Dave Cowens is just completely ruined. They ruined Dave Cowens, they ruined Thurl Bailey this year. Two of the GOATs. Now the only thing I'm waiting for is Mo Bamba and Thon Maker. Whatever about Mo Bamba may or may not be a card. The glitchy Mo Bamba from 19, we can guarantee we're getting a speed boost in Thon Maker this year, which would be unbelievable. Because the Giannis crossover doesn't exist, it may not be as overpowered as it was last year, but I'm fingers crossed we do get a speed boosting Thon. But anyway, yep, that is the video. These are the best centers in my team. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.